y'all. Hello. Hey y'all. Hey. So, take my gun out. So, we finna talk. We are going to talk. I definitely want to hop on here. I go viral for a bunch of things, okay? I go viral all the time. This isn't the first time I've been viral, and it won't be the last time I've been viral. When people get their panties out a bunch like this, I definitely have no problem addressing the tea, right? Let me wipe this camera off. I have no problem the tea. So, I'm going to just hop all right into it. Most recently, I've been going viral for the thread that I created, ways to cheat back without upping your body count, okay? Now, one thing about me, when you go to my motherfucking page, like when you go to the page, let's just go to my Facebook page, okay? And it's not really just my Facebook. When you go to any of my social medias, when you look into the bio, the first thing it says on my social media is I'm an intellectual troll. Okay, that's the first thing that I say on here because I troll. Okay, I troll and I'm very funny. If you read that thread, that shit is funny as hell. Like, I'm cracking up at those jokes. With that being said, if you come to somebody's page and in their bio it says I'm a troll, stop trying to have real deep discussions with somebody telling you I'm trolling. Okay, it'd be different if I was on this app like, y'all, what I say is true. Y'all, what I say I believe. I literally be on this bitch like, I say shit to go viral. I literally come on here and tell y'all, make you an extra $400 to $500 a month. Ain't that what I tell y'all? By doing what? Making statuses and going viral. That's what I tell y'all. So why the fuck would you take somebody, anybody, especially me, why would you take me serious? And I'm sitting here, it's in my bio that I troll. It's in my bio that I troll. Literally, that my bio says, I'm an intellectual troll that steals content. So what does that tell you? Most of the content on my page ain't my content, right? It ain't something I came up with, right? It's something that I capitalize off of. I might get an idea from somebody. I have definitely copied and pasted status and got paid off of it. So I've stolen content. That's why when bigger platforms steal my content and capitalize, I just gotta chuck it up to the game, G. That's just all them years that I stole somebody else's content, bro, and had a bigger following, okay? Another reason why I had to get on here and address shit is my following. I've been going live for 10 years, right? So if you on here and you've been watching my live videos and you've been fucking with me, can you drop any type of emoji that you feel like represents us? You know, I'm thinking crown, I'm thinking hearts, I'm thinking flowers, I'm thinking something really pretty, you know. But if you've been on my page, like you're not new to my page, you've been on my page, you see my lives, can you please tell these people like I play and troll all day? In one day, off that one status, I got 1,000 new followers. And y'all are taking me way serious than I am. Like, literally, go watch any of my other videos, scroll down the page, chill. If I was really getting cheated on, why would I be cracking jokes about it on Facebook? If I was really getting cheated on, if I was really unhappy with my man, why would I be cracking jokes about it on Facebook, y'all? It's jokes. It's humor. I have in my bio that I troll. That's the other thing. When a person trolls and makes their money off trolling, you can't really do anything that gets at us because at the end of the day, it's all jokes. It's all entertainment. So even when somebody cracks a really funny joke on me, I love that shit. When somebody really gets to trolling me back, what do? I screenshot that shit and say, this motherfucker trolling me. Like, yes, give me some energy. Let's go viral together. Let's go viral. Let's do this shit. But if you've been following me, you've been seeing me say, post shit to go viral. What do I tell y'all? Text yourselves. Y'all see me say text yourself, make up a whole fucking scenario so you could get 10,000 shares and make $600. Okay? For about every 10,000 shares, it's gonna make $600. For that post that I have up right now, it's got 1,100 shares on it. So that might only have been making maybe $35, $40. But you have to add that on any other viral post I got going on. People still mad about the shit I said about Ari. Okay? I don't fucking know Ari. I don't know these people. I don't know these people. I've never cheated on a nigga a day in my life. Then, let's address a couple of things. The men that's saying, okay, yeah, you gonna get my bitch fucked up listening to a bitch on the internet. Let me tell you something. You chose that woman because you could control her. That's why you chose somebody that would even be influenced by a woman on the internet. But the problem is that bitch that can be influenced that you're controlling, when you break up, you die, or you go to jail, if anything happens to you, if she just chooses to leave you, she's gonna be with a man doing what? Being controlled. So that means this following ass bitch that you chose, because you chose the woman that doesn't have enough sense to say this bitch is on Facebook trolling, okay? If your woman looks at that status and then does that shit to you, that bitch is slow, and it has nothing to do with me. And if you left that bitch tomorrow, she will get a nigga to control her, and she's gonna do whatever with your kids for this nigga, because that's the type of woman you chose. It is not because I randomly got on Facebook and started fucking being funny, bro. That shit's funny as hell. Thank you. You think I look good? Thank you. I love this. It's like so girly. I have to go down to my garden. I have a couple of things to do when I get off here. And then I love today because I finished some of my coursework, y'all. Who goes to college in the middle of the summer? Me. Anyway, like, I literally been going back and forth with these people trying to turn in this coursework, so I'm very happy. I got some content to post, some content to go record, so yeah, I definitely got to go to the garden. Yes. Hey, best friend. Hey, Dwight, you can Second Amendment this. How talking about Second Amendment? But you can attest to this, right? How many fucking times have I made statuses that's positive? How many times have I made statuses about financial literacy, about treating your man good, about being a homemaker, about how much I love being a mother? Y'all don't make that shit go viral. Y'all don't make it go viral. That means that's not what my audience wants to see. I'm not on this bitch to be y'all friend. I'm not on this bitch to make a network of friends. I have friends in real motherfucking life. Dwight is one of my friends in real life. Like, I can call him. I got real fucking friends. Like, we could go to a rooftop tonight. Actually, we could pop out tonight. With that being said, I posted that positive shit all the time. I stand for black love, period. But y'all don't make that shit go viral. So don't come out here acting like I'm the queen of the toxic hoes. Just because you ain't never seen none other of my content, just because y'all like negative content, I'm going to feed the trolls. I'm a troll. I got trolls on my page. I'm going to feed the trolls. Like I said, I got friends in real motherfucking life. Real life. I'm going to address a lot of things. So, first off, the men that steadily, they reading my shit and they just like, oh, you gonna get a girl hurt. You gonna get a girl killed. Baby, y'all don't care about getting hurt or killed when y'all cheat on these women. Let me be 100% clear. I know y'all want to gaslight me on that status because we are writing back and forth. But baby, I got the gift of gab and I can articulate. Now let's get into it. Y'all trying to use fear mongering into making girls faithful. But this is the thing. More women unalive men for cheating on them than men unalive women. There's more women that unalive men for cheating on them. Now let's dive into that. Why do we think more women kill men for cheating on them than men kill women? Why? One, because women are more territorial and more possessive than men. Y'all try to let on like we're not, but we are. So that's one. Second reason is because men leave women in a fantasy. So, of course, if you're in a relationship, right, and this girl thinks you're loyal to her, faithful to her, and you all for her, and she thinks you're being faithful, and she finds out you're cheating versus you're already cheating on her, okay? Let's talk for real. When men cheat on you, men stop trusting you. When a man cheats on you, he stops trusting you. Because he already like, what she staying with me for? Is she trying to get me back? Is she trying to use me? Like, what she staying with me for? Okay, it ain't because you love him. It's not because you see potential in him. It's not because you want him to act right. Niggas ain't even gonna factor all that in. They gonna think you stupid for staying, or they gonna think you trying to get back, or they gonna think they could keep doing this shit to you. You feel me? That's how they man work. So, with that being said, man, if I know that when you cheated on me, you stopped trusting me, who is in bigger shock? Who's in bigger shock when they find out that their spouse is cheating? So who's more likely to have a mental breakdown? I Googled these things because of the conversation yesterday. Every single woman on death row in 2024 is on death row for killing or setting up her spouse for cheating. Every single one. A man got on my status like, nah, the women are on death row for unaliving their kids. Baby boy, women that unalive their kids, they get off on PPD. Postpartum depression or postpartum disorder, whatever it's called. That's for another video. I can tell y'all how I feel about that later. My point is, when women unalive their kids and shit, they don't get sent to the penitentiary. They don't get sent to prison. They get sent to mental institutions. And most of the time, they're going to get out. They're going to get out. Okay? So that doesn't, the women that's on death row are on death row because count crimes of passion for hindrance crimes. And it's the way they kill their husbands. Y'all remember the woman who waited till her man, one woman put sleeping pills in her man drink. Because if y'all want to scare people from cheating, okay, women are fucking diabolical. So while these niggas saying shit like, oh, you telling her that motherfuckers gonna knock her head between the wash and the dryer. Oh, you telling her that I'ma slap her. She will kill you. Left eye burnt that nigga house down. Okay, that other woman put sleeping pills in that man wine. When he went to sleep, she cut his penis off, got on the E-way and threw it out the window. Okay, Jodi Arias fucked the shit out of her nigga. Fucked him down. And then when he went and got in the shower, she walked behind him and stabbed that nigga. If you cheating on your bitch, you better hope she either leaves, cheats back, because the only other option is she plotting on you. Y'all talking about you should be worried if men cheat. Men should be worried. Women should be worried about cheating on men because men will harm them. That bitch will tell your ops where your mama stay. That bitch will tell your ops where you lay your head. That bitch will tell your ops where your kids are. What type of car your other baby mama drive. You talking about women should be worried about men when we cheat on men? Do y'all know how many niggas is fighting a Fed case right now because a bitch lied on them? I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm down. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Back in 2020, what that would have been? 2014, 2015, we had this homie. He was a good ass daddy. He got into it with his baby mama. He slapped his baby mama. His baby mama called the police and said he raped her. She called the police and said he raped me. And part of it was he was fucking with my friend, cheating on her, you know. But I don't think the cheating on her is what pushed her over the limit. I think what pushed her over the limit was he was cheating on her and then decided to slap her. Like, come on, bro. You already cheating on me and now you think you gonna put your hands on me? Okay, cool, bet. She called the police. She tell the police that he raped her. Boom. He go to jail. He find this case. He had been fighting this case for years. 2 years later, she goes back in. She says, well, he didn't really rape me. I was upset. You know, I was mad at something he did, so I wanted to get him in trouble. That's what she go and say. Do y'all think she got arrested for lying on that man? Did she get in trouble for lying on that man? She didn't get in trouble. Y'all think he got out of jail? Y'all think they dropped the case? Y'all think they dropped that case on that black man? No. You know what they told her? Oh, it's too late. The state picked it up. I'm sorry. Did you end that nigga life? Did you just end that nigga life? Because this is the thing. Even if they had let that nigga out that day, he had already missed 2 years of his life. So the job he was working is gone. The car he had is gone. The apartment he had is gone. Whatever plans he had in motion is gone. Now the nigga is demotivated as fuck. Because he got to start all over from square one. And that's if they would have let him out. They didn't even let him out of jail. Then when they do finally let him out, because man, we was 20 when this happened. Okay, so we're like 20 when this happened. He's like 24. So now that means what the fuck is he, like 44 now? Even if they let him out right now you have missed damn near 8 to 10 years of your life. Okay? You missed damn near 8 to 10 years of your life. And you're going to have sex offender on your record. You're never going to be able to go to your school, your kids' graduations. You can't do nothing with your daughter's school. You can never go on her field trips. You can't go to her graduation. You can't go to high school graduation as a sex offender. All because you cheated on this girl and she lied to you. So men, while y'all trying to gaslight us and fearmonger us into being faithful, oh, you better be faithful because a nigga like me is gonna beat the fuck out of you. Baby, a bitch like her is going to end your career. It's going to end your life. Get you locked up and throw away the key. And by her, see, it would have been one thing if she called and said it was domestic. That would have been one thing. They probably would have slapped him on his wrist. And in all honesty, a domestic don't look that bad on your record to some people. But sex offender, she made sure that shit say sex offender next to that nigga name. That's not nothing he could expunge, get rid of, or shit. That shit affects where he lives. So now that means he has to live in other areas with other registered sex offenders. Because he cheated on this girl. So men, literally, the men talking about why not just leave. The women talking about why not just leave. Even the men telling you just leave. Let's get into the psychology. The men are telling you to just leave and not cheat back so they can fuck zone you. So they can fuck zone you, bro. So they can fuck. You know how girls friend zone niggas? You know how girls friend zone niggas? Men fuck zone bitches. Men will fuck zone a woman. Well, Mariah, how do you get fuck zoned? Okay. You get fuck zoned in the way of when they say leave. A couple of things happens when a woman leaves before she's ready to leave. Okay. A couple of things happen when a woman leaves before she's ready to leave. I need some hearts if y'all want to know what happens when a woman leaves before she's ready to leave. I need some hearts. And I'll tell y'all why them niggas is telling y'all to leave. Because it's not for you to... Why the fuck would they tell you some shit that benefits them? Why would they be telling you some advice that benefits them? I definitely need to see some hearts because we could get into it. Because I just feel like maybe the girlies don't know. Maybe the girlies don't know. And that's why they're saying, just leave. The first reason, okay, why did men say to leave is so they could fuck zone you. If you weren't ready to leave the relationship when he cheated, if you still had a bond when he cheated, and you don't allow yourself to go through the motions, you force yourself to just cut him off, he'll let 4 to 6 weeks go past. He'll let 2 months go past, and he's going to slide back in the inbox. But you have cut him off. Now you feel like you're done with him. You feel like you can control these things, right? But he's still comfortable. One, this is a man you slept with. So this is a man you're comfortable sleeping with. The men go from not wanting to commit, not wanting to fully be fiance, boyfriend, husband, to I cheated, so now you should leave. You keep your self-respect. You go leave. I'm gonna keep fucking off. I'm gonna keep doing whatever I want to do because that's what I want to do. Like I said, in about 6 months, he gonna slide to check up on you. This is where women's egos start to lie to them. This is where women start to say shit to themselves like, you knew he was gonna spin the block on when women start saying shit like, when you the realest bitch ever, he always gonna spin the block. When you a real bitch, a nigga always gonna come back around when you a real bitch. That's when you start saying shit like that. Here's the thing though. Men spin the block on every single bitch that ever told him yes before. You're not the realest bitch just because he spent the block. Men get rejected a whole bunch a lot, so they like to go back to what is familiar. It has nothing to do with good coochie, bad coochie, having money, not having money. The nigga got lonely. He wanted to see if he could spin the block again. Every time you let the nigga spin the block, he feels like you're part of his harem. What's the difference, Mariah? Okay. Everything that I named in that list is dating. Let's be clear. It's dating. I did not say in that list to misuse men. I said find potential suitors. If you don't know what a suitor is, a potential suitor is men that have a possible chance with you. Actual possible chance with you. Why would you up and leave him, uproot your whole life, okay? Have to figure your shit out from start one, when you could just take a deep breath and tell him, yo, now that you cheated, you done opened up our relationship. And go lay the fuck down. What the fuck? So many motherfuckers in the real world, I'm just like, maybe y'all not in the real world, because the bitches is like cheat. I mean, some of the girls that say, I'ma just leave and get a new nigga, it be giving y'all hot dick from dick. That's what it gives me. That's why you don't care. You like, I'ma just get a new nigga. I'ma just try all these dicks until I find one dick that's faithful. Like, I don't want to do that. That's not for me. I'm not judging you, but that's not for me. That's why my status says cheat back without upping your body. Because if I wanted to fuck a new nigga, I wouldn't have made a status about cheating back without catching a body, right? I mean, if I wanted to fuck a nigga, that status wouldn't be. So just telling me leave and go get a new nigga is like, that fits for you, it don't fit for me. Also, I think it's very strange how quick mothers are to go get a new nigga over their child. I see these men saying things like, nah, bossing up gonna really hurt him. Bossing up gonna really hurt him. No one's trying to hurt you. When we get cheated on, when women get cheated on, it affects women on the inside. It fucks with our self-esteem and our self-worth. So the cheating back has nothing to do with you and everything to do with rebuilding her. Period. One of the suggestions I said was get dressed up really cute and go sit at a nice bar. Why? Because that niggas that's been cheating on you, when niggas cheat, they get mean. They're not like women. When women cheat, when women get them a sad nigga, okay, when women get them a sad nigga, because this the other thing, men keep saying women cheat for love. And sex is this sacred thing to women. One, if sex was so sacred to women, the girls would not be having threesomes and they would not be having multiple baby daddies. So stop that shit. Sex feels good. Sex feels good, so we out here having sex. Period. Two, bitches like to come. Bitches like to nut. Bitches will love the fuck out her nigga and keep her side nigga because he know how to make that water fall. And I know, like, this is the greatest scam women ever convinced niggas of. Like, the biggest scam that women ever convinced y'all of was we were so totally different in that area. The niggas are mad as hell. They're mad as hell. The niggas are mad as hell. And I love it. I love it. You said, right, as a woman, I don't see nothing wrong with what you said. I left my BD because the environment was too toxic, baby. But before my son, I stayed with him for years. Now, that I feel like is a added element, right? Are you miserable? Is it a toxic environment? Does he help, or is he stressful other ways? With a lot of things, even if my BD cheated, because if he cheated, I would not be on here talking about the shit like that. Like, I like to troll. I don't like telling my real business. But if he cheated, I would have a dilemma leaving regardless because he helps with kids. First off, this nigga cooks. He cooks. He cleans. It's really 50-50 in this motherfucker. He don't look at me like a slave. He don't look at me to get the kids all the time. He will wake up with the kids and let me sleep in. He, like I said, he cooks, he cleans, he financially provides shit. So, yeah, to up and leave that, nah. And now, maybe if you're beating my ass, you're neglecting with kids, you're always on the video game, you hanging out with your guys, yeah, then it's like all strikes against you. But it's like, gee, you're really my teammate? We really raised these babies together? A lot of y'all grandparents only stayed together because your grandma had a little friend on the side. There's a lot of uncles that do not match the set, and we just be shutting the fuck up about it. Literally. We just literally shutting the fuck up about it. Yeah, I need my tea. And then I'm going to go through the post really quick. And then do a little more commentary. Then I got to get up out of here because I do got shit to do. Period. Yeah. You know, that's what I was saying. That's the other thing. A lot of women like, just leave. It's levels to shit, bro. Like, I understand if a nigga not taking out the trash, if a nigga ain't trying to help with no bills, if a nigga don't want to help with the kids, if it's all falling on the woman. But if you have a man that's really allowing you to live a soft life, Like, you got a man that really allows you to be a mother. You work when you want to. You can chase your dreams. You can go back to school. That's that. But the thing is, that's not even what the girls was telling me to leave. That's what the thing is. Like, it's just so. It is definitely easier said than done. It's definitely easier said than done. Just up and leave. Just up and leave. But that was my point. When you up and leave, you still put men in a sense of control because you wasn't ready to leave that relationship. You didn't get it all out, and you didn't give it time for you to hate him. You got to give it time for you to hate him. When he cheats the first time, you might not hate him. You just leave him for your respect and dignity. But true and behold, in 6 months, that nigga going to fuck zone you, girl. You're going to go from being his girlfriend to being somebody serious to somebody he's hitting up. And that's why those men are steadily like, nah, just leave, because they want us to keep falling into the game. You know damn well men ain't going to tell us no shit they don't really want us to do. So, so y'all telling me to just leave is like, nigga, I'm not. Like, I'm not. Leave when you're ready to leave. Leave when you're done with that nigga. Leave when you know he can't call you no more. But why make your life hard to flip your world upside down when you could just open up dating? That's literally, bro, listen. If a nigga cheated on me and I found out, I'm not leaving. What I'm going to tell him is, we going to go ahead and open this thing on up. I'm not going to stop talking to you, so I want to stop talking to you so I don't throw off my balance. So I don't get thrown off my game. That's just how I feel about this shit. But let's get into it. Again, like I said, I'm a troll page. I troll. When you go to my bio, it says I'm an intellectual troll. So I don't feel like nobody should take nothing on my page as advice or shit. It's just jokes. They're just jokes. If it's not your sense of humor, just keep going. Just keep going. But I got some reason to my rhyme on a lot of this shit, right? Allowing a man to cheat on you will make you snap. Cheating back keeps you sane. So many girls who actually cheated back know that's true. So many of the men like, cheating back ain't gonna hurt the nigga. Cheating back ain't gonna hurt the nigga. Y'all don't. Women are slicker than oil. Women are slicker than hair grease. It's not about hurting a nigga because they cheat back all the time and never let y'all know. So if it was about hurting you, you would know. Women are the best cheaters. Women cheat way more than men because they're slick Rick with the shit. They're slick Rick with the shit. And it's kind of easier to cheat on men because men lie to themselves. When you got a man telling himself shit like, oh, women only cheat for love. Women don't cheat for orgasms. Women don't like to bust a nut. When you got a man telling himself that, it's easier for you to cheat on him because he already believes like you wouldn't do this unless it's for love and all this other shit. Like, so the girlies that have cheated back, no. It's not to hurt the nigga. I kept telling the niggas that. Majority of the time, when women cheat back, they don't tell y'all. They do not tell y'all. Girl, you sure don't gotta fuck to cheat back, because this is the thing. When me in a relationship, I don't even look at men in their eyes. That's why I could come up with that list. It was real simple. I was like, what are the things that I don't do in a relationship? What are the things I don't do in a relationship? One of the number one things I stop doing when I get in a relationship is letting men court me. That means I stop accepting dates. I stop accepting gifts. If a man cheats on you, start looking for your husband. Why the fuck I gotta cut off my mane until I find my husband? Why the fuck would I do more dick or whatever? Like, why? It gives nothing. Like, why would we do that? Why would I do that? I understand why some other women do it, but I'm not the one running around here asking women that leave. Like, why would you leave? Like, do what the fuck you want to do. I said that shit 100 times. Do what the fuck you want to do. I would never tell nobody to stay in no miserable shit. Don't stay if you miserable. But that's just that though. So if the nigga's beating on you, he's lying to you, he's not helping with kids, you paying bills, and you cooking and cleaning, bitch, you want to leave for more than just cheating. Also, if he's doing none of those things and you staying just because he's faithful, I'd rather have a cheating ass nigga that does all those other things. Literally. I would rather have a cheating ass nigga that helps with bills, helps cook, helps clean, helps with kids, is fully present, is present in my life, is my cheerleader, is sharing his life with me. I would rather do that than have a nigga that's faithful and all he do is go to work, want to hang out with his friends. If he ain't with his friends, he hanging out on a video game. But he faithful. He ain't never helping with kids. Kids smell like shit and diapers. You can't take a nap. You can't wash your ass because he's on a fucking video game, but he's faithful. That's all he's got to be. That's all. He just got to be faithful. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Grown-ass women with baby girl personalities. Like, what? Anyway, like I said, if you going to deal with a cheating nigga, I definitely feel like don't give up your man. But don't miss your husband for a cheating nigga. And I think that's what made a lot of the men mad. See, women, if you just up and move on, your life is gonna get harder because you just up and moved on. So now you thrown yourself into some different type of mental space. If he cheats and you just leave, you have not given yourself no time to think, process, hate this nigga or nothing. That's an immediate response. If you wasn't over him, you going to spin the block and you're not going to have the position that you had. You might as well just stay there till you hate the motherfucker. And why fucking leave before you find a new nigga? That's why the men is like, that's hoe shit. Y'all was fucking hoes when you cheated first. This is not the 1940s. Bitches don't care that y'all calling motherfuckers hoe shit. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. I'm really learning that niggas ain't got no fucking bodies. That's why they be mad that girls have bodies. We used to think you niggas was just fucking everything. And now that we got older, it be like, damn. So you just that nigga to me? You ain't that nigga to these bitches? Frozen strawberries in my tea. Frozen strawberries in my tea. Period. Like, soft life. This is what I mean, soft life. What is it? What's today? It's Monday at 3:34. I'm in my kitchen making a cup of tea, looking all that pretty. Okay, looking so pretty. I'm on my way downtown to work on my content. This is content. Share this video out for me. This is content. Like, real soft, beautiful life. Real soft, beautiful life. Let's get into these comments so I can wrap it up. Okay, so yes, cheating back will help keep you sane. And ladies, I don't want y'all to kill these men. These men is I started just posting the articles of women unaliving their cheating spouses because the men don't really seem to understand how much danger they are actually in cheating. It's more dangerous to cheat on a person who thinks that they're in a faithful relationship than it is for the cheater to catch somebody cheating. The man that cheated on you is not going to be that caught off guard as you were when you found out him cheating. Okay? And you'll get off because that's a crime of passion. So, you know. But I can't say you'll get off because all the women on death row right now unalive their cheating spouses. The man literally was in the comments like, you gonna get her head knocked off. Boy, left that burnt that nigga house down. Okay? Ain't nothing like a woman scorned, okay? A woman scorned will tell the feds where all your homies' stash spots is. A woman scorned will tell the ops where your mama stay. And y'all not worried about cheating? Y'all cheat on people you done told your whole skilo to. Y'all cheat on people who got your social security number, who got your bank account information. Y'all cheat on people who got your mama bank account information. That's a woman scorn. Y'all ain't never heard nobody say ain't nothing like a woman scorn. I be telling my dude all the time, you won't get somebody hurt. Literally. Like, literally. Women throw grits on niggas. Women hit niggas with frying pans. They beat them in their sleep. They smothered them. One lady turned the gas. One lady, her husband took a nap. She turned the gas stove on and left the house. He died in his sleep. Men might pop off, but women are diabolical. So it's like, if you want to cheat, if you know you're not ready to be faithful and loyal to one woman, you need to leave. That's who needs to leave. You telling women to leave. You telling women because he cheated, she should leave. And flip my life upside down? No, nigga, you leave. If you don't like being cheated on, you leave. What the fuck? Or, hey, we can all have our cake and eat it too. Okay. This was a funny fact. Why when women cheat, they are so much happier versus when men cheat, right? So what I mean by that, when a woman cheats with a man, okay, just got some good ass dick. This isn't what my list is. This is actually cheating, right? So when the women cheat with men, get good ass dick, time and attention and whatever. And that's why I say, y'all can't say it's not just sex. Because sad niggas really just be giving bitches dick. They're not taking them on dates. They're not spending money. I mean, I guess if you ask your sad nigga for money, he probably look out. I don't know. I've never had a sad nigga. But I know that is sex driven. So when men like, oh, women are different from men. Men cheat because we like sex. Women cheat because they like sex. They just been lying to y'all. Like, well, I can't even say lie. I feel like there is women who don't like sex, but I feel like there's men who also don't like sex, right? If you're a man with a low sex drive, you're going to be shamed. Just like if you're a woman with a high sex drive, you're going to be shamed. So men with low sex drive don't get talked about, just like women with high sex drives don't really get talked about as much. But they all exist. They all exist, y'all. I promise you. When a woman's cheating, she come home, she be ready to cook, clean, get her whole house together, take care of the kids. She be ready to fucking suck her man, get him together. But why when men cheat, they just get mean to they bitch? Like, damn, your sad bitch ain't making you happy? And it be crazy because it's like, so you so focused on what your sad bitch doing, you're now bringing turmoil into the home, where a woman would never do that with her sad nigga. This is the other reason why women can cheat better than men. Men are not going to snitch. They're not going to snitch. Shay Moretta, your mama's a thought. I guarantee you, I will put money on my life that your mother has more bodies than I have fucked in my entire life. I swear to God on my kids, I can die right now. Your mother has fucked more niggas in 1 year than I have fucked in my entire life. Y'all can't play that whole shit with me. I never had no happy, friendly pussy. Everybody on this bitch knows me. And y'all mamas be promiscuous. Some of y'all mamas don't even know who the fuck your father is. You unwed bastard ass baby. How the fuck you gonna get on here and call me a thought when you were born to a thought? You know why you don't respect women? Because you were born to a single mother. Because your father left you. You know why your father left you? Because he couldn't deal with the bitch he chose. He chose a dumb hoe for a mother. He chose a dumb hoe to make a baby mother, so he left y'all. He left y'all broke. He left y'all broke, baby. He left you brokenhearted. That's why you're on a woman's page that you do not know, verbally attacking her, baby, because you're hurt on the inside. But I can't fix that for you. You need to find your parents. You need to find your parents, baby. Y'all have to talk to each other. The way you feel about your maternal parent, the way you feel about women love, came from the way your mother presented herself to you. Period. That's why you have the viewpoints you have. Men that get bored and then want to go back and forth with the woman, I don't like calling men sassy, but that is literally sassy. That's so sassy, baby. Mad, or did I just get content? Because what I'm finna do? What am I finna do? I'm finna cut this video, make that a reel. Baby, I got to give a show. If I stood here talking like this the whole time, is that entertaining? No, I need y'all to come on here and troll so I could troll back. Is he new? Yeah, he just came on real sassy. Like, I'm not even going back and forth. You've been going back and forth since you hopped on. You've been going back and forth since you hopped on. Your mother wasn't married to your daddy. Do you really want me to pull up the screenshots, baby boy? You're fucking lying. And you didn't even have to come over here. Like, this is what we be talking about, black men. This is what we be talking about. This black man just came on my status to attack me for no reason. He does not know me from a can of paint and could not sit with me. You couldn't get into the places that I go to. But you came over here wanting to attack me. This is what you're gonna get, baby. Like, he came on here strong, sassy. I'm not gonna go back and forth. Continues to type. Hello, you got the attention you wanted. You got it. I gave it. Like, but in reality, like I said, I gotta cut up the video. Reels do really good when you giving a lot of energy. You know, I need something that's going to grab their attention. So when I cut up this live video, that is going, that gem about talking about your mama, first off, they're not even going to see you. When I post it, they're not going to see these comments. So they ain't even going to know who I'm talking about. But they going to be like, that bitch went in. I don't know your mama. I don't know if your mama's a thot. I don't know if your mama and daddy was married. I don't really give a fuck. But I know I just got some good content. I just talked that shit. It sounded good, right? I can't wait to post that shit. I might actually leave your name in that shit. It works out. The second one I said, start accepting gifts from other men and suitors. Now, a lot of men was upset with that, but this is the thing. When women get into a relationship, y'all feel like being in a relationship, y'all turn down pussy. But y'all not really turning down pussy because you're not really getting that much pussy in the first place. But when women get in a relationship, we gotta pay. We turning down niggas paying our gas at the pump. We turning down, at least I do. Okay, I'm turning down niggas paying for my gas at the pump. I'm turning down men. If you going to a Chinese restaurant or you just stop like a fast food place, the man behind you is gonna want to pay for your food. Like, I literally turn down good resources being faithful to a man. And it's nothing wrong with that. That's what comes with the exclusivity of it. But I do factor that in. When I'm faithful to you, I cut off all these other resources. Men don't like to hear that women can use dating as a hustle. I definitely think dating would be a bum bitch hustle, but it is a hustle nonetheless, because majority of men off this internet touch grass outside, you know, outside where we go. Okay, majority of men in real life lead with their money. A lot of them still don't have personality. A lot of them spent their time learning, like, okay, if I want the, you know, which is true. Don't chase bitches, chase money, and then the bitches will come. Like, you don't have to chase bitches, chase money, and then the bitches will come. And that's true. The thing is, that means they didn't go to therapy, they didn't go to counseling, they didn't work on their anger, they didn't work on their self-talk, they didn't work on the issues they had with their mother or father, they didn't do no inner work, they focused on making money. So with men like that tend to lead with gifts and tend to lead with their resources, when you're faithful to one man, you cut that off. You just cut that out. Like, literally being single on Snapchat, when you're single, okay, when you're single and you're a baddie, and you ain't got to be a bad bitch. Like, you ain't got to be high maintenance, because I think the men are starting to, like, draw away from the high maintenance. But if you are well maintained, you get men sending you messages like, oh, let me send you $40 for your feet. You showing that you a hard-working lady, you going to work, you managing your business, you drinking your tea, drinking your water, doing your yanni, you know, doing your yanni exercises, making that coochie tight and right. Like, men will definitely, oh, baby doll, I see you ain't had your nails done. Here's $60 for your nails. Oh, baby boo, huh? What's your cash app? Lunch on me. When we get into relationships, we have to turn all that shit down. Or when we post y'all, it stops. See, when women post men, it cox blocks us. When men post women, it makes women gravitate towards them. This is one of the things where men and women aren't the same, okay? Investing in your woman is never a risk, but investing in your man is always a risk. Y'all want to know why? Give me some hearts, and I'll tell you why investing in your man is a risk, but investing in your woman is never a risk. I need some hearts. I need some hearts. So, why do you say that, MJ? Investing in your woman, the more a man gives to a woman, the more a man invests in a woman, the higher the pedestal he puts her on. The higher the pedestal a man puts you on, the more men don't even want to compete for said pedestal. Okay? So if, for example, a man, you know, a woman who has a man that is investing in her future, in her career goals, in school, and it's not just money, he's also invested in her mental health, in her emotional health. Other men see that, definitely get intimidated, like, she might as well stay with him because I'm not doing all that. Like, I know I'm not man enough to do that, I'm not doing all that. Whereas women, on the other hand, the more you invest in a man, the more you give that man resources to get with other women. Women want the man that has a woman, where men tend to not want a woman that has a man. That makes sense? So when you are investing in a man and you're buying him cars and you're buying him clothes and you're buying him these things, you are attracting other women. Whereas when a man does that for you, he is repelling other men. If a man buys you a diamond bracelet, the rest of the niggas like, she out my league. This is what she used to, and I'm not finna up no diamond bracelet on this bitch. So they won't even try. They won't even try because it's just like, shit, this is what she used to and I'm not meeting her on this level. Whereas the more you invest in a man, the more women look at it like, I want some of his resources. I need some of his resources. Women are not built to share resources. I know a lot of women do take care of pookies. I'm not against that. I'm the type where I won't fuck with you while you're down. I won't, right? I won't. So how do I explain that? If I met you, okay, if you was up when I started fucking with you and you fall off, I'm gonna help you get back in position. That's the best way I could say it. I won't fuck with a nigga that when I meet him, he already down. Nah, baby, I want you to have enough pride and dignity to be like, I'm not in a situation right now to fuck with nobody. I'm fucked up. I'm gonna respect that shit. You know, I'm gonna respect you more doing that than asking me out to eat, and then when we get there, you ain't even got money for your half of the food. Like, don't even ever play with me like that. Ain't nobody ever play with me like that, but I'm just saying, don't play with me like that. Don't play with me like that. But the more a man does for a woman, the less men are interested in that woman. The more the man hovers around her, shows up, and presence is there, the less men want her. But it is literally the opposite for women. The more you pour into your man, the better you make your man look, the higher you elevate your man, the more resources women look at from your man. And what's so crazy is you could be going 50-50 with a nigga. You could be going 50-50 with a nigga. Help him build his empire. Help with all the bills. Help build him up. And he'll have him a little baby that he's taking care of with y'all's money. Because that little baby ain't his bitch. So that little baby got 3 other niggas. So all 3 of these niggas is helping that little baby out. Including your nigga helping that little baby out with child money. But society, men will try to tell us that little baby is stupid because she's single with multiple men and you're the one he loves because he values you, but he has you going to work paying half the bills. Literally. Men are creators. We don't need women. Sir, I promise you it'll be a cold day in hell before I try to convince a man that he needs a woman. Are you heterosexual? This is not the place for you. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not speaking for men. Can you comprehend? I'm speaking on what happens. This was not a speak for men. This is what happens. I'm a woman, so I'm speaking for women. When we see men with more resources, we want them. You don't know what that is. A woman's never submitted to you. Women don't submit to you. Men who talk like this to women means women disrespect him. Because if women respected you, you wouldn't even address a lady like this. So this lets me know what type of women you interact with, sir. They ain't got shit to do with me. That's where y'all be lost in the sauce. That's where y'all be lost. I didn't just speak for men, sir. So you didn't comprehend what I just said, my love? What I just said is when women invest in men, other women want his resources. That's speaking for men. Then I said, when men invest in women, other men don't want that bitch. Do you not comprehend? I didn't speak for men or women. That's not speaking for nobody. I don't want to speak for you. I don't want to speak for your species. The bio says I'm a troll. That's what the bio fucking says. Like, this the thing, though, y'all. The men are literally showing me their lack of intelligence. Because when a person cannot articulate with you, when a person cannot keep up a conversation, when a person cannot converse with you, they resort to name calling. Resorting to name calling just shows me a lack of intelligence, bro. Because I don't have to call you out your name. I don't have to leave the topic that we're talking about. I don't have to personally, like, attack y'all. Because I am intellectual and I am articulate. I really want an articulate man to talk to me. I'm starting to feel like y'all really are a little, you know. But I never feel that way about men, because the men that's online are not the men outside. Men that's outside don't be online like this. So the fact that they're even going back and forth with a woman, hopping on a woman's lap that's talking about these type of things. Did you get your dick sucked today, sir? Did you get your dick sucked today, sir? Because that's what you need to be worried about. Having you a lady. So many single motherfucking men is on that status talking about, hypothetically, of course, if I had a bitch. You don't have a bitch, though. Y'all don't have bitches. Y'all don't have women. Y'all don't have cis women. Y'all don't have transgender women. Y'all don't have nothing. You have nothing. And then when they be trying to tell me about men, baby, let me tell you something. I don't even want to tell you. I don't even want to tell you. But it's like the niggas be really tweaking me out when they, bro, y'all, if y'all stood next to my nigga, y'all would be intimidated. If y'all was in the same room with my nigga, y'all would not talk. Y'all wouldn't talk to this man. This is a whole grown man that is not sitting up playing video games or shit, baby. Well, y'all talking about. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, so start accepting gifts from other men and suitors. Excuse me. Like I said, when a man cheats on you, and the thing is, yes, the status says how to cheat back without upping your body count. But in reality, this is ways to date without upping your body count. But if I put ways to date without upping your body count, it would not be going viral. So here's a little tidbit for those who want to make money on social media. Sometimes you may need to mislead your audience for a clickbait title. That's what they use in tabloids. That's what they use in articles. You get this big ass title, headed news, like breaking news. And when you open it up, what the title says probably is true, but it probably was a little misleading. I feel like that's what that status is like, you know. But regardless, if I just put ways to date without catching bodies or ways to find a husband without upping your body count, that shit would not be going viral like how to cheat back. Like ways to cheat back without upping your body count. They want to went viral. And when you're using social media as a business, you have to think about your target audience. Okay, now I could have a positive audience, but I feel like a positive audience would take more work than my toxic fucking audience, bro. It literally would. And again, I'm here to make a extra check on top of the shit that I'm doing. I'm not here to be a full-time trying to put all my time and effort into thinking about drastic shit every day. We gonna laugh, ha-ha, and kiki on this bitch. Anyway, so I say accept gifts. Start accepting gifts from other men and suitors. This man gonna say beat up. Y'all, look at this man. Look at this man. Who are you beating up, sir? Who are you beating up? Who the fuck are you beating up? So I told him, like, he talking about, you don't know me. I'm talking about, I don't know you at all. But I do know you single. You talking about beating up a girlfriend you don't have. For you cheating on hoes that you don't have. This whole situation was so hypothetical for him, but he was going so hard. Like, you don't even got no bitch to cheat on you. Half of them niggas don't got no bitches to cheat on them. Half of them niggas never even been in a real relationship. You can't even keep a bitch. But I also know half of them niggas is always getting cheated on. Like, some of my trolling, I felt bad because I could see the men was too insecure for my joke. And it's like, oh, it's a joke. But shit, y'all come on here. Y'all come over here trying to insinuate I'm a hoe and crack jokes and shit. But then when I crack jokes back, it's not funny no more. This or break up, just break up. Why the fuck don't the men break up before they cheat? Why the men don't break up before they cheat? Why the fuck I gotta break up the home? You the one that's unhappy here, motherfucker. You the one that wanted to leave. But why the fuck you cheated? So now I'm gonna be like, you know what? I know you helping with all the bills, and I know you helping make sure I'm straight, and I know I ain't gotta go to work, and you helping with all these things, but you cheated. Now get the fuck out. Why do that when you could just go to Home Depot and find a new man while he's at work? And the guys that's like, oh, that's hoe shit. You did hoe shit when you cheated on her. Don't nobody get no fuck. Bro, we care about good men. We don't want to lose our good men because good men are hard to find. Good men are a motherfucking prize. Good men are not a dime a dozen. Like, good men are just not walking around. But you cheating ass niggas, we can get a cheating ass nigga. You could get a cheating ass nigga, bro. You could get a cheating ass nigga. You can always have a nigga. It just depends on what your standard is. It's a broke ass nigga right now that eat you from rooter to tutor, cook and clean in your house every day. All you gotta do is keep paying the bills. That's it. And this the other thing. These niggas fuck around, be broke and cheating. You're broke and cheating? So you mean to tell me I'm being faithful to a nigga that can't do half the shit that these suitors can do, and the nigga is cheating? Nah, kill a bitch, because the bitch dumb. Bitch, you better go outside. You better fucking go outside. And then the motherfuckers that's like, oh, I'm leaving. Y'all leaving with newborns. No. But again, I understand putting a nigga out that ain't helping any fucking way. Like, you want to help him with these kids anyway. You more of a stress anyway. You're not bringing money in. You're not trying to help with kids. You expect me to cook and clean. And I got to bring in income, all them things. I understand leaving that cheating ass nigga. Leave that nigga quick. Because that nigga is stressing you out. But if it's a nigga that's literally taking all of the stress off you, and you get to focus on being a mother and running your businesses and going to school and working out and making content and drinking tea on a Monday at 4 o'clock, I don't know if I'm going to leave that nigga. I don't know. He gonna have to beat a whole ass. He gonna have to stop taking out trash. He gonna have to stop upping some money, because that shit sound what? To do it alone. Y'all do that shit. This the thing, again, I'm getting too deep into my own trolling. Why did you do that instead of just cheating? Period. I feel like whoever leaves the family breaks the family up. So if he cheat and you leave, you broke the family up. If he cheat and you cheat back and he leave, he broke the family up. Whoever left broke the family up. I don't know, y'all. I would like to know, do any married couples make it like to 80 years and didn't cheat? I wouldn't think none of these couples in this generation didn't cheat, because the thing with the baby boomers are wild, okay? Not only did y'all, it's so crazy because y'all think I hate men when I hate people. Like, I hate women too. So, you know, the baby boomers, y'all always talk about how granddad had a man around, you know, how granddad had a second family around the corner, or had 2-3 families around the corner. But whole time, one of them kids didn't match, grandma had a kid that didn't match the rest of the set, and nobody talks about that shit. Everybody know that's not granddaddy kid, but baby, that's granddaddy baby. Everybody know that's not granddaddy baby, but that's granddaddy baby. That's in a lot of black families. Do y'all granddaddies would have died lonely old ass men if they left y'all grandmamas for getting her lick back? When you cheating, like some of you niggas cheat, you wouldn't even know the bitch is cheating back. How the fuck you gonna know she cheat? If you lock yourself in the bathroom, pretending to shit, texting girls good morning, how the fuck you gonna know when niggas is texting her good morning? If you making up excuses saying you going to hang out with the guys when you going to hang out with this little bitch, how do you know when she goes out on a date with the CEO man that she met at Home Depot? How you know? For all the niggas that's gonna knock they bitch's head into the washing machine, how you gonna know? That's why I kept saying, no woman is doing this shit as get back to y'all. It's not get back to y'all. Because majority of the time, women will never even tell you what the fuck they did. Men walk around with guilty consciences like I gotta tell him. Bitches be sitting there like a nigga think he big dog, telling all the shit he doing like he big dog. Bitches be sitting there like, oh. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 times it might cross her mind to tell on herself. Maybe 1 or 2 times she might be sitting there like, this nigga got me fucked up. This nigga don't know why. Whoop, 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 whoop. But then her common sense kick in. Her common sense kick in like, that nigga ain't gotta know. Nigga. You niggas, if you ever cheated on a bitch before, karma's coming for you. And just because you get on a status telling the girls not to cheat back does not stop karma's coming for you. If you cheated on a bitch, karma's coming for you. Ain't no women taking cheating. Some cheat back, some leave, and some plot on y'all. Some plot on y'all. Some do little shit. It's some really vindictive women in the world, y'all. It's some really vindictive women in the world. And y'all really be playing with y'all livelihoods, cheating on these women. Because the shit I listed was funny. They was jokey jokes. But bitches really clean out bank accounts. Bitches really will move all the shit at your house. End your lease before you get home. Yeah. Like, baby. And y'all know it. Like, y'all know it. Let's keep going because I got to wrap this up. And then that's why I say, like, y'all cannot take shit that I say seriously. Listen to this joke. You can't tell me y'all didn't know this was a joke. He say, I missed your last post that you tagged me in. And it was a good one, too. But what made you come up with this one? I said, because I'm tired of seeing women in their families just because a man cheated a little. Like, girl, you could cheat a little, too. So that wasn't funny. So that wasn't funny. Who got you fucked up? You be cheating on bitches? The only time men don't like what I'm saying is because they're cheating on bitches. This status say cheat back. So it's like the men like, oh my God, they're not going to stand around and let us cheat on them? The bitches never was standing around letting y'all cheat on them. Did you believe that? This is why I say though, bitches that cheat first deserve to die too. Like, bitches that cheat first, knock them hoes out. The fuck? Whoever cheat first is a goofy. Fuck. Y'all make it like I'm what the fuck? I'm not co-signing shit. Motherfuckers who cheat is goofy. If you let your person think that you loyal to them, faithful to them, and that you building with just them, but you know somebody got access to you, man or female, then you ain't shit, motherfucker. You a motherfucker piece of shit. And you deserve to be cheated back on. Why the fuck you just broke this nigga heart or you just broke this bitch heart? Why the fuck do you deserve for them to just move on? You didn't just move on. You knew when you fucking fucked the bitch. You could have said, you knew when you cheated, you knew. And you didn't leave. Even when you're caught cheating, why the fuck I gotta leave? You cheated and you gonna put it on me to leave? Bitch, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm just finna open this shit up to dating. Keep dating, sir. Keep dating. Because one day you're going to come home. I'm going to hate you. I'm not going to want to ever see you, talk to you again. And it's going to feel good. Because women leave mentally and emotionally before they leave physically. Women leave mentally and emotionally before they leave physically. So many of the men is like, I don't get the point of this. Why are you telling them to cheat back? Because it's easier to move on. It's easier to move on when you cheat back. I ain't gonna cheat, but I'm gonna do you something so worse. That's what I told them, baby. I told them that. That's what I told them, that. There is no girls that's just sitting around being cheated on. Some leave, some cheat back, and some fuck your life up. But there ain't no bitch that's just letting you cheat on her. Even if she sit, the girls that sit in the corner and cry about you cheating are fucking dangerous. They're dangerous. Just Google women killing spouses for cheating, and it is pages and pages and pages and pages and pages. Y'all talking about, men talking about, well, she better not cheat back on me because I'm going to smack her ass. She's going to kill your ass, though. She's going to slowly feed you rat poison, though. You might want her to text back a nigga and get the fuck up out your house. That's all I'm saying. Maybe you wanted her to text a nigga back. That's the other thing. It's so many things. Like, if y'all on a lease together, what the fuck you mean just leave? We're on a lease together, so I can't get up and move out. Okay, of course, this doesn't apply to me. Me and my man got our own cribs. I'm at my house right now. I think he's at his house. Anyway, but say you sign a lease together. How the fuck you just gonna up and leave? You just gonna up and leave? Maybe you can't up and leave, but I'll tell you motherfucking what? I'm not finna sit in this motherfucking house and cry either. I left my ex when it got his favorite... what does that say? I can't see. Tales from Not So Perfect, pass it all. My library books is due. When got literally manifested his favorite rapper. Oh, you left your ex and got with his favorite rapper. That's my type of carrying on. But again, like I said, I would not do nothing to intentionally hurt a nigga because I'm just not man-centered like that. You know, like, I'm just not going to... That shit, people was like, you're putting so much effort into that when you could just leave. And I'm like, literally, it'll be more effort into me leaving, flipping my life upside down than me just accepting dates from men. It'll be, you know, more effort, more time and energy ending a whole relationship when I can accept the relationship for what it is, an open relationship at this point, and just start dating. Like, it's simply as today I turned down a lot of gifts, but today I found out you cheated and now we're in an open relationship. So tomorrow when these men offer me these things, I'm not going to turn it down. Where's the effort in that? Where's the effort? What's the effort? What's the effort? What was hard? It was harder telling the men no to those gifts than it's going to be telling men yes to them. Like I said, you could be in the gas station looking every bit as pretty, and the man behind you just thought, oh, baby, run my car for that gas. They don't even be wanting your number. Like, what? I've had men, like, just not even, you know, want nothing from me. Or I've had men ask for my social media after they pay for my stuff. But one time I was in a Chinese food place. I'm ordering stuff. It's me, my sister, and my 2 kids, and we ordering stuff, and the men behind us look at me and my sister, and they're like, we just want to pay for it. My sister's single, so she's the one that did the talking. You know, I'm not a cock blocker, so whoever's single does the talking. Like, I'm not that friend that's going to be like, I'm taking, you know, da-da-da-da. Shit, this ain't got nothing to do with me. They ain't talking to me at this point. So they paid for all of our food. It's so many times that when a woman's in a relationship, she has to turn down nice gestures from men who want to court her, because we're not dumb. We know these men want to court us. We know these men are trying to be with us. Some men going to say try to sleep with you, but I feel like men know it's so much work to sleep with me that they already know, you know, like they want a little bit more than coochie, because shit, you just put in all this work. Like, coochie can't, it's not, I mean, the coochie ain't even all that, y'all. I'm telling you, like, it's coochie. I would more want to be in my vibe, personally. Rashad, I be talking shit, but definitely do. Hubby, I'm evil. Let me dip before I do something to you. For real. Straight up. Okay, then this girl said, don't forget to ask him for some money and spend it on another man. That was funny as hell to me. This girl saying, I love it. Wait, do I got it on all comments? So make sure I, like, just address anything. Then, like, a lot of these was so fucking funny to me because a lot of them didn't even involve no other man, and the men was still very much upset. Like, this say, put 2 used wine glasses in the sink, but only your lipstick on one of the glasses. I almost got my head taken off, but he understood he didn't like his feelings being hurt any more than I did. And then I also want to speak on that. Men telling us we can't, men say shit like, we can't take the hurt like y'all can. We can't handle it. We're not, women are supposed to be stronger. Okay. We are motherfucking human. Y'all do not hurt more than us. Y'all are just more physical violent. Y'all are physically stronger and y'all are more violent. But y'all do not hurt more than us. If men hurt more than women in cheating, women would not be unaliving men for playing with their feelings, okay? I also want to talk about multiple relationships and things of that nature, right? So men tend to tell us that men and women are not the same, that men are built to be with multiple women. And this is the thing, right? Like, they try to tell us like that's a natural thing, right? Men are naturally territorial, but so are women. And when men bring up shit like, oh, in Africa they have poly and da-da-da-da, it's nothing to go over to TikTok, type in African poly, type in Muslim poly, because it's two different types, and those women motherfucking hate it. They motherfucking hate it. Them first wives are so fucking mean to the third and fourth wife. Okay? When these American men even bring up poly to us, they're talking about a dynamic where the women are fucking miserable. In the poly relationships that I've been researching, like from Africa or the Muslims, usually you taking third and fourth wives after the first wife is older. That older woman is giving them younger girls hell. It is a miserable fucking existence. These men are trying to tell us things like, that's the natural order of things. If that's the natural order of things, why don't women want to do it? If cheating hurts y'all more than it hurts us, why are women killing you for cheating on them? If women are supposed to naturally be poly, why are the women in Korea swearing off men altogether? This is food for thought, because men like to gaslight us and tell us things like, well, y'all know it's different. Cheating is different for men and women. No longer it is. No longer it is, Papa. No longer it is. Women in the past used to take y'all fathers and grandfathers cheating because they depended on them to live. You understand that? In the past, women could not get bank accounts. They couldn't own homes. They couldn't own businesses. They needed a man. If you didn't have a man, you were at risk for losing your kids, because in the old days, they didn't allow women to be single mothers. Malcolm X ended up in orphanage because they killed his father. It wasn't because his mother was neglectful or that she couldn't do it. It's just that she was a single mother and they did not allow women to keep their children as single mothers. When those stakes are on the table, yes, you want a man in your house. Because if I don't have a man in my house, I lose my kids. If I don't have a man in my house, I lose my bank account. If I don't have a man in my house, I lose my stability. That's also why the women were fighting each other over these men. It had nothing to do with said men, but with the stability he brung. If this bitch takes my man, she takes my life. Now, fast forward to these times. I'm a black woman, so I was never a feminist. We were never out there fighting for the right to work, because black women always had to work. Black women black women in America as a whole have never been stay-at-home wives. How the fuck was you a stay-at-home wife and the nanny to the white people? Make it make sense. We know that the black women were the cooks, were the cleaners, and what's it called, titty mammies or whatever. But basically, we raised all the white children. Growing up, we knew that black women had to neglect their own children to raise these white children. We knew all these things growing up, but somehow we have lied to ourselves and said that on the whole, black women wasn't at work. We've been working since we got off the motherfucking boat. And in the 70s, they gave us a whole bunch of fucking welfare, so we didn't need our men no more. And guess who still had to motherfucking go to work? Black women. Black women joined that white feminist ass movement when that feminist ass shit didn't have shit to do with us. Because what the fuck was you fighting for, bitch? You had rights. White men and black women have had rights. White women got out there fighting for the right to vote and the right to vote. They got out there fighting for the right to work and shit, because the white men was tearing their ass off. Literally, period. That's the whole feminist movement in a synopsis. It's very, very, very fucking ignorant to tell a black woman, ain't this what y'all fought for? Black women didn't fight for this, no. Bitch, we were already at work. There has never been a time in American history where black women as a whole would stay at home mothers. My grandmother was a stay-at-home mother until her kids went to school. The moment her kids went to first grade, I believe, my grandmother was a nurse. My grandfather was a teacher. So that means she was making more money than him because she was an emergency room nurse. Definitely had a career. All of these women have always worked. Saying that to say, because I was tying that shit into the poly, our dynamic in America is so different, but overall, all of the, so I was saying that to say our dynamic in America is different. When people come together in America to have a poly, that's literally like people consenting to it. It's not a culture. It's not a thing you're kind of thrown into. But I also feel like it's very unrealistic for a lot of men because I also hear men that one poly say 3 incomes is better than 1. 3 incomes. So you want 2 bitches to work? You can't even afford this. No. No. Hey, here's my opinion on that. A lot of men don't have the emotional or financial capacity to deal with multiple women. So it's definitely gaslighting. For sure. A lot of men don't have enough dick to deal with multiple women. So now you, like, it's so much that goes into it. But again, I'm only addressing it because of the double standards of men trying to tell us that they hurt more when they cheat on us. And that's simply not true. When you get cheated on, it feels like your heart's in your ass. It feels like you want to die. It feels like the worst thing ever. It attacks your pride and your self-esteem and your self-worth. That shit is not less because it's happening to women. Are you okay? Are you okay? When men are saying, well, it's different when men and women cheat. No, it's not. You're fucking corrupt. You know why men are saying they would rather have a younger woman because she's not bitter? That's because she hasn't been cheated on and shit. If cheating... If women could handle it, why do women become bitter shrews? Shrew? Taming of the shrew. Why do women become bitter shrews if women can handle it? They can't handle it. Nobody can handle it. Nobody can handle that betrayal. Nobody can handle that deceit. Like, be fucking for real. Nobody can handle it. Okay, my next one was be polite to more men. Men love to spoil polite women. The men are so fucking confused on this status, right? Because I got men like, you gonna get the hoes killed. You gonna get them killed. Is there any men on here? Okay, if it's any men on here, can you drop an emoji or heart it so I can see? Any men? Any men on here? Aren't y'all tired of women just not being polite? Like, aren't you just tired of women just not saying please and thank you and allowing you to be a man? Aren't y'all tired of women not being able to stroke your ego, not knowing what to say to you, when to say it with you? Aren't y'all, like, growing up, black women, like, just talked with so much love, and black women just had love, like, exuding off of them. And, like, black women are magical. We cast spells in ways that others cannot. So with that being said, like, wouldn't you want more women to be polite? The problem is, a lot of times when you're polite, you're completely tired of it. A lot of times when you are polite to a man, men will misread that. So I understand that, but I just feel like as a grown woman, you have to be able to live in your femininity and also balance that I'm not flirting with you. How do you do that? You be sweet all the time. When everybody that comes in contact with you, that encounters you, see like this girl is full of love. This is a sweetheart. She's not letting the world jade her. She's not letting men jade her. She is still growing her flowers and still cooking things from scratch. Like, and those are my feminine things, whatever gets you going. One thing though, gardening is not feminine at all. I have a garden. I just posted like some of the garden videos. Gardening is not feminine at all. Gardening is definitely a masculine hobby because when I have to, like, you know, harvest the vegetables or harvest any of the fruits or anything like that, it is hard work. Like, I really be sweating. It's hot. Shears are sharp. Whatever. But just things that keep you really feminine. I think if you present yourself in a soft feminine manner all the time, and you're sweet all the time, you're respectful all the time, you're well spoken all the time, you're well maintained all the time, I think that helps me and know like, oh, she's not flirting with me. She just really in her feminine energy. She just really knows how to make me comfortable in her feminine energy. So that's my answer to that. You have a garden? Yes. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. What you growing in your garden? With that being said, I definitely feel like women should be more polite to men. When I'm in a relationship, I am not more polite to men. I am never rude to men, ever. Men are very, very nice to me all the time. When I come home, if I have groceries, when I come home, if I have groceries, my security will run to the door to bring it upstairs. My maintenance man will run to the door and carry it for me. If I'm taking out the garbage, the security runs over to me. The maintenance man runs up to me. They take it right from me. The other day, y'all, it was a little deep. It was a little deep. What was it? I opened the door. What was it? I can't remember, but I was like, okay, like y'all might be doing a little too much. I don't remember what it was. But just being nice and sweet, men love two things. They love to feel like men, and they love teaching women something. So if you can position yourself in a way that men are teaching you stuff, or you're pretending to learn from men, they're going to be more inclined to you, because majority of the women now, even if you know better, I don't mind acting dumb. And men love that. Like, they love that shit. Men want to teach you something. It's naturally in them. It's innately in them. That's what leaders do. So with that being said, if you can allow the man to teach you something, he's going to really like you. He's going to enjoy your presence and your company a lot. And that was the other thing, being polite. I had to read it again. Just being polite in general, having a happy demeanor, having a fun demeanor. Chicago girls, I don't know. I guess it's other, because I also hear people say black, Native Americans, and whatever like that. I'm a Leo. But Chicago girls, we tend to be rough. Like, I'm very rough compared to my family's from Georgetown, Kentucky. I gotta stop telling y'all that. My family's from Kentucky. And, compared to my cousins who are countryer girls, they're way softer than me. So compared to other girls up here, I might be soft, but compared to them, I'm still very, very rough. And the softer woman, the more politer woman, the more men want to be men, cater to you and care for you. I really act like a damsel in distress all the time, like all of the time. True, allow the man to provide. Providing is not always a financial thing. Majority of the time, the providing isn't financial, because we could talk about that too, y'all. Girl, y'all, I'm still on here. We could talk about that too. Because I see so many times women talking about their granddaddies provided it all. Their granddaddies provided it all. And I don't know everybody, right? I only know the people that I know where I grew up with, right? So where I grew up on 104th, everybody had jobs. And women had jobs too. So I know nobody over there is saying their granddaddies was paying everything. Like I said, my grandma was a nurse. My auntie was a nurse. My mama was an insurance agent. And my mama owned a cleaning service. And then she became an insurance agent until my daddy retired her. So every woman that I know was somehow putting help into her household. When you go to these Arab businesses, I hope that's politically correct, because I'm not trying to be racist. When you go to these Arab corner stores, you see that wife working in the front, you see them kids stocking in the back, and you see that husband taking inventory. You see that whole family in that motherfucker. You don't see the wife running around like, no, you got to take care of me. You got to take care of me like it's 2024. Do you want to take trips, sis? Or do you want to make this garbage man feel bad about having a legit job? What you want to do? Men that's having real jobs, really trying to build a future, sometimes you don't know how to create wealth. So you just start at the first thing. I need consistent income. So you dealing with a construction worker, you dealing with a garbage man, just like really honest income, but you're making him feel bad because he can't spend money like a scammer, when, bitch, you can make extra income on social media. You're on Facebook all day, but you're not making no videos to bring in no money. You're on Facebook all day, but you won't make a fake ass status to go viral to help your household. What? What? I don't care how good you living with your man. You could be living better if you bring in some type of income. Thank you. Yes. We need to get back to our shows, for sure. We are such unicorns in this generation. They need us. So, yes, ladies, be polite to men. Be polite to men. Don't lead men on. Don't lead men on. And it's still dangerous. Like, I do want to put the disclaimer, it's still dangerous because you have deranged people. You have some men who really would take that nice gesture as you want to fuck him or you want something more. And what's dangerous is when they make that up in their head, okay, based on, because my mama taught me that young. Like, my mama taught me that young. Men, like, if you send by a man at the table, if you send by a man at the table and he, hold on, y'all. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. If you send by a man at the table and you got on a dress and your knee rubs up against his knee, men, if you sit at the table with a woman and your knee rubs up and her knee rubs up against your knee, what do you think? Do you think it's an accident? Or do you think she was trying to low-key rub up on you? Majority of men is going to lie to themselves and say you was trying to rub up on them. Men have a warped sense of like fantasy to me. Certain things can definitely turn them on. Y'all drinking off of the same side of the same cup could turn them on. Like they literally will drink right where you drink just to, it's something there. Holding hands, touching hands, any type of brush of skin. So you definitely do have to, you know, think about those things, because don't lead people on that you're not interested in. Me, I'm touchy-feely, and I talk in terms of endearment, okay? I'm gonna call you boo, baby, honey, love, beautiful. That's just how I talk. I talk in terms of endearment. And I give a lot of love. Like, I'm full of love. I'm full of love. My cup is so cute. It's so cute. Oh, wait. I'm glad this wasn't an ad right now, because I would not have just sold this. Ooh, ain't she cute? Ain't she cute? I would not have just sold that. Oh, y'all, I didn't put no women in it. Damn it. Okay. Y'all got so much to do, and I'm still sitting here with y'all. Microwave. Start. Okay, sorry. Let's do a couple of more. Yeah, so be polite to men, be polite to men, be polite to men. One thing I will tell y'all, I hate when men say, damn, can you smile? Or smile, baby. Y'all don't walk around telling each other to smile, and y'all be walking around looking like fucking serial killers. Y'all be walking around like, but that's a normal face. Like, who the fuck, like, do y'all really want women walking around like, just looking so open and welcoming to your bullshit? Like, no, bro, I literally hate that. Yes, be more polite to men, but men, stop telling women to smile in weird ass situations. The bitch walking down the street, why don't you smile for me, mom? Or smile more. Or you too pretty not to be smiling. Like, it's corny as fuck, and I promise you, she just wants to go wherever the fuck she's going. She just wants to go wherever the fuck she's going, bro. No, we're not finna walk around. Yes, be more polite. I do feel like we should be polite to men. But just walking around like, that's y'all fantasy of women being soft, okay? It's not even a reality. And you gonna look stupid as hell. Like, damn, bitch, what you fucking sound, bro? It's 90 fucking degrees outside, and you sitting on a bus stop. What the fuck is, what? You just happy as hell about life, huh? It's weird. Like, nigga, I just spilled my whole cup of coffee. Are you talking about smile? Get the fuck out of my face. Like, what if a person just lost they best friend or anything could be happening. Just got broken up with. Hear you telling a bitch to smile. Like, stop doing that. Start working out all the time. He knows you getting fat as hell. Everything that I suggested to do, none of it included fucking. And a lot of it included you're going to meet a better man. Because if you're working out all the time, what are you going to meet? Men at the gym that's also working out on their health all the time. It's a win-win. The second one I said was start asking men for help at the gym. Period. This girl gonna say he got real mad at this one and I can't go to the she say he got real mad at this one, now I can't go to the gym no more. Now that's when I think girls is a little slow. This nigga already cheated on you, and now he's going to stop you from going out. So what you do, sit at home while he with the bitch? That's when it's like, but of course we're all, the girls who just up and leave don't get me. So, you know, we just not getting each other. That's fair. That is fine. I told them, cheating back isn't to get a lick back. Hold on, bossy. I'm getting out. My dog is like fussing. But I said cheating back isn't to get back at the man or to hurt them. And I told y'all 100 times already. I've already told y'all 100 times. Most of the time when women cheat back, y'all don't even know she cheated back. So it can't be so many men was in the shares like, this ain't no way to get a nigga back. The way to get the nigga back is to leave. And it's like, no. She enjoying. She didn't know you, nigga. She's enjoying. She know you. She not gonna tell you. You not gonna know. Part of the fun is that you don't know. But I said, it really has nothing to do with the man, everything to do with her. Her regaining her self-worth, her regaining her self-esteem after you destroyed it with cheating. That's what cheating back does. It has nothing to do with you, okay? Because when a man cheats, he fucks with her self-esteem. She usually starts comparing herself to the other girl. She starts going on the other girl page. It just becomes a whole drama of bullshit when a man cheats. She needs to rebuild her confidence. Up and leaving you is not going to rebuild her confidence. Why should she have to rebuild her confidence separately when her whole world flipped upside down, when she could take a second, take a step back, accept the situation, say, okay, you a cheater. You're a cheater. So I'm going to go here and open this relationship up. I'm talking to other men because you're talking to other women. If you want to leave, you can leave. I will not hold nobody ransom. But this is what I'm doing. Enjoy cheating on you, nigga. I don't know, because I don't want to sound like her cousin. That bitch crazy. Like, I know I'm crazy cousin, but that bitch is crazy. I know Rick Ross now, he gave her a baby. Because, baby. But literally, when a man cheats on you, it's so many. So, I didn't get cheated on until I was grown. I had been in 3, 5 to 6 year relationships and did not get cheated on. One relationship, he broke up with me to immediately start talking to another bitch. Like, he broke up, we all went to a party together. We went to an REL party, AA. When we was going to YCLA, it was her Sweet 16. We all go to her party. And, shit, my boyfriend at the time met a girl. I was going to Maria, an all-girls Catholic school. My boyfriend at the time came because I was there. He knew some of the other people, and he decided he liked this girl. He broke up with me that night. He started fucking with her, but that's still not cheating. I didn't get cheated on until I was an adult woman. So I feel like a lot of me being a girl's girl would not have happened if I got cheated on younger, because when you're dealing with a cheated man, you hate women. You hate women. You hate especially the type of women he likes. So if it's a certain body type or just something that you know he likes, as soon as you see it, just be like, ugh. Like, niggas will really have you hating other women because they cheat. If I was younger, that would have warped my mind. But because I was older, I was able to say, no, nigga, this ain't me, because I ain't no hating ass bitch. I love bitches. So if being with you got me looking at other women like this, I need to get the fuck away from you. You're the issue. You're the issue. Okay? Let me send you money for lunch and nails. This nigga said, shit, tell him to send enough for both of us just because I need some gas to get to my side chick house. And he was trying to be funny, but that shit's true. That's the goofy shit y'all do. Like, y'all get a side bitch that you have to give money and income to. So you're taking money outside the house where when she gets suitors, she's going to be bringing resources in the house. Crazy. Crazy. Then he tried to, y'all, this should be so funny, y'all. He's saying, I'm happy, I just like living, I just like laughing at y'all single, miserable people and the stuff you come up with. Y'all low-key be looking goofy with these posts you putting up. Maybe you should go heal and work on your peace and maybe you'll be happy too. Baby, you ain't got to convince me you happy. Because happy people ain't on here arguing with no random bitch. I would fucking hate to be a wife. And first off, my baby daddy can't do it. If y'all catch my baby daddy arguing with a female going back and forth about anything like that, I have a motherfucking problem with it. Because why the fuck you care what this bitch do? Why the fuck you care what that bitch over there doing? You're married, sir. You're married. I would hate to be your wife. I would hate to be your wife. Men like him is why women don't want to be wives no more. Like, what's special? Like what's special? Stop giving, and niggas will be like, because me, I feel like stop giving that other bitch attention, and it's just like, well, I'm just commenting on statuses. No, you're arguing with that bitch. You're going back and forth with that bitch. You're looking very sissified, arguing with the female. Stop talking to her. Don't, and then this my thing, don't start no conversation, like, sir. Anyway, then this person said, and gonna get sent to heaven right after. But I just had to go ahead and drop them videos of all these women that killed their husbands because really? Then I told women, heart a few pictures on social media of men richer than your man, because what's going to happen is when you follow a few athletes and you follow a few rich men and you like a few sexy men pictures, your algorithm, especially on Instagram, is going to flip. And when he looks over and sees your phone, you're just going to see all these sexy ass men. To double tap on top of that, whatever skin color he is, do the opposite of men. So if he light skin, you want all sexy ass dark skinned men on your shit. If he dark skin, you want all sexy ass Chris Browns. Okay? That's what you want, even if you don't like light skin or dark skin, you know. Come around him smelling like cologne, even though you sprayed it on yourself. I thought that, like, I think these are funny as hell. All of these is jokes, bro. They're jokes, but I guess it's truth in jokes, because they're jokes, but at the same time, these are dating guidelines. Like, this is some good dating guidelines. You want to meet a good man. The good, hard-working men are in Home Depot. A good, hard-working man, they're in Home Depot. She said all this just to cry when a nigga who fucked 100 bitches fucked 100 bitches on you leave for saying thank you to a compliment. I guess that's what he meant, but I don't know if the men think that bitches care about cheating niggas leaving. But yeah, I had really fun talking with y'all. I'm gonna hop off here. I might hop right back on because I need to do a video on Jada and Cash Doll. But you know what? I'm gonna give it like an hour and I'll be at my location where I'm going today to create content, and I'll go live then. Until then, please go subscribe to my YouTube. I need 1,000 followers over there, so please go subscribe to my YouTube. Go follow me on TikTok and go find me on Instagram. And yeah, we'll talk later. Bye. Your favorite